one more example, and this one is using percentages. Ellie was very excited to find the watch she wanted was on sale for $66.50. The sale price indicated that it was 30% off the original price. Find the original price. So if it was off, we have two different things here. This is the remainder from the sale. It's the actual price, but they took off 30%. So if it's 30% off, that means that 70% of the price is still there. So we're going to say 70% on. And so if we do that, then we can think of it as 70% of a number is $66.50. Or we can also do it as a proportion. This one will give us an equation. It'll be 0.7x, because times will be for the of, and then x for the number, and then equals $66.50. Or we can write it as a proportion and do 70 out of the total is 66.50, because that's the smaller amount, out of some original value of x. And this one, we would multiply both sides by 100x. Our 100s would reduce, and we would have 70x equals, on the right, it's going to, the x's will go away, and I will have 66.5 times 100. And so I'm almost to the same point on both equations. So we'll just go ahead and solve. These are just two equivalent ways of solving this problem. And so on the right-hand side, since I was working there, 66.5 times 100 means you move your decimal 2 places to the right, or you can do it on your calculator. But I should end up with 6650 equals 70x. Divide both sides by that 70 to get the x by itself. And the 70s, of course, reduce, leaving me with x equals 6650 divided by 70. And I got 95. Okay, back to our other problem where we were working it out a different way. I can divide both sides by that 0.70 this time to get that x by itself still. That's my goal. The 0.70s reduce, and I'm left with x equals 66.50 divided by 0.70, and magically I get a 95 for that one too. So I just wanted to show you two different ways you could work that. One is using those keywords of and is to help you figure out how to write an equation, and the other is using a proportion equation showing a proportion of what's the 70 out of 100, and you have to think about it as if the sale is 30% off, then that means that you're left with paying 70% of the original price. And so that 70% is what helped us get both of these equations. So we have 70 over 100, which is the same thing as 70%, and then we had 66.5 over x, which is the same as the sale price over the original price. So that helped us, knowing that 70% helped us a ton in this problem. So the original price of the watch was $95. You do have a wiki page to complete for this, and it should look like this, wiki page 4.3, and then it should say proportions and percentages.